This is how I make takeaway at home for fat loss. And welcome back to day 4 in our recipe series, and I'm recreating one of my favorite fishbowl recipes, and that's the OG chicken. Dare I say it's even better, it's a little less calories and there is no cooking required. Into today's lesson is tracking accuracy and portion control. Because eating a salad is great, it's healthy, but that doesn't mean it's going to be low in calories. We all know that calories are king when it comes to fat loss. And one of the biggest ways we're keeping calories in check is by monitoring our portion control with our dressing. And just by doing so, we're saving over 100 calories. This is one of my favorite takeaways and fakeaways. You cannot tell the difference, so make sure to hit that follow button and I'll see you tomorrow. This is definitely one of those recipes that I think about all the time, and it's one that you need to meal prep this weekend. And I get it, heading into this week, if you have nothing prepared, this is the recipe that you're going to save and make. And if you're new around here, I'm Emily, a nutritionist and transformation coach, and my approach to fitness, to nutrition is pretty simple, which also means keeping meals simple, repeatable, delicious, and ones you can easily prep like this. I don't just share macro-friendly recipes, so make sure you give my page a stalk for more, but as for this recipe, I will leave it in the caption below. Let me know if you make it and enjoy. I am posting a single serve high protein recipe that is perfect for fat loss every single day this week. And lucky you're watching day 1, and it wouldn't be a fat loss recipe series without my go-to, a burrito bowl. Of course, every day comes with a lesson, so let's start with our few simple rules. Our goal is to keep the meals nutrient dense with a solid lead protein source. Of course, it has to be quick and easy to make, because if it's complicated, you're not sticking to it. And they need to be meals that you would happily eat on repeat and ones your family would love as well. Because fat loss isn't about perfect meals, it's about the meals that you can make time and time again. So you just watched and saved day 1. Make sure to follow along for more. If you're struggling with meal ideas for fat loss, this one's for you. And welcome back to day 2 of my high protein recipe series. And I know what you're probably thinking, there are so many recipes out there, which is why I just want to keep things simple and actually realistic for you this time around. And on to today's lesson is how to prepare meals when you have nothing prepared, which is also key when it comes to staying on track with your calorie deficit, which is to always have a plan B and easy options that allow you to stick to it. My hack here is to buy chicken steaks, pop them in the air fryer, and you can just add them to meals throughout the week. I swear I do this every week without fail if I'm not meal prepping. And by adding in a few simple no-cook ingredients, we're able to create this delicious high-protein Caesar salad. So there we have it. Full recipe macros will be below, and I'll see you tomorrow. If anyone told you you can't eat bread in a deficit, send them this video. And welcome back to day 3 of my high protein recipes perfect for fat loss series, and today I'm making a sandwich. And if you're anything like me, I used to think that I could not eat foods like this and actually drop body fat. So let me prove that theory wrong and explain why this meal is actually perfect. It's less than 400 calories, it's packed with over 30 grams of protein, and for those busy fuck it moments, instead of making a choice that isn't aligned, this meal is gonna save you. And as always, I want to share recipes that you actually save and make, so who doesn't love a sandwich? I'll leave all the ingredients and macros below. Enjoy! These teriyaki salmon bowls are one of those recipes that you save and actually make. And welcome to day 5 of my high protein recipes perfect for fat loss series. And just like any recipe I post, these are the ones that you actually make. Into today's lesson is, yes, you can include any food in a calorie deficit, but there really needs to be strategy behind what majority of your meals actually look like. And in this case, this is a bang for buck meal because we've got our micronutrients, we've got our protein bonus through this. We're getting a essential nutrient to our diet through this meal, which is omega-3 from our probably the most important one for you guys. This meal is genuinely delicious. It's going to keep you nice and full for hours, and I share recipes like this all the time, so hit that follow button for more. This one ingredient is changing the game for fat loss recipes, and you've probably never cooked with it before. And welcome to day 6 of eating for fat loss does not mean eating boring food. As for today, we're making Greek couscous bowls, and let me tell you, pole couscous is literally one of the best things. It's easy to cook, it adds perfect meals, and it has a really cool texture, so you're probably going to see it around here more often, and adds perfectly to this recipe that only took 15 minutes. So you've probably noticed a pattern with these recipes by now. They're all simple, they're under 500 calories and over 30 grams of protein, and these are the kind of meals behind our client success, so make sure to stay tuned for our final day tomorrow. Have you ever made satay beef noodles? Well, let me tell you why this is the perfect recipe, and you can enjoy this entire bowl for less than 500 calories. And welcome to our final days of recipes that are perfect for fat loss series, and a huge reminder as to why all these recipes work. They're quick, they're easy, they're simple, they're balanced macros. So let's talk about how to build the perfect meal. If you've been paying attention, all these recipes have something in common. They have a lean protein source, they're packed with flavor, they have lots of vegetables, and all fall within 300 to 500 calories. Because we all know about deficits, we all know about recipes, but making them work for your goals is the hard part, and that's exactly what I do, so make sure to hit that follow button, and I'll see you next time. My Maltesers overnight wheat bix is one of my most viral recipes, and for a good reason. It's only a few ingredients, it's low calorie, it's high protein, my clients love it, you love it, so let's recreate it. You guys know I'm all about simplicity and meals that actually work with your lifestyle, which means enjoying delicious meals like this without even feeling like you're dieting. It's under 400 calories, 27 grams of protein, so if you haven't made it already, let me know what you think. Welcome back to another episode of my Pinterest board series. Today we are recreating insert inspo here. I'm putting my own spin on it because I have no idea what's actually in this. This is what we're doing. We've got my honey soy chicken steak. I'm gonna create my own dressing, and then for the salad, To be confirmed, but let's get into it. We're dicing 1 cucumber, 1 baby capsicum, and a few baby tomatoes. Add a little bit of lime and some hot honey and salt and pepper. There we go. One of these in the microwave and we're good to assemble. For our sauce, I'm adding in Perinay, squeeze of lime, so a dash of paprika. That turned out so well. There we have it. How good does that look? Time to give it a taste test. Time to give it a taste test. Everything. The full recipe will be in an upcoming project, so make sure you're keeping an eye out. If you have a fat loss goal, this is the dinner that you're making tonight. And if you follow me, you guys would know I'm not just about sharing recipes for the sake of it, but teaching you how to eat for your goals in a way that is enjoyable, sustainable, and actually informative. And how you can make some smart swaps just like this to enjoy meals that are satisfying, low in calories, and still high in protein. And eating for fat loss is made a whole lot easier when you learn how to build your meals right. And why my homemade chicken palmy is a fat loss meal you're gonna have on repeat. Because if fat loss is feeling slow or restrictive, it's not your metabolism, it's your nutrition. And this is exactly how I coach for fat loss that lasts when it never felt like a diet to begin with. And if you're new around here, make sure to hit that follow button and I'll see you next time. Okay, to anyone that says meal prep is time consuming, it takes too much effort and everything, can I just say it actually saves you so much time. I've made, I'll show you in a second, a shit ton of meals. Look how good this mushroom, spinach, pumpkin, leek frittata slice looks. So good. I've made all of these. I'm all sorted for the week. I barely need to do any cooking. Yes, I've got some washing up, but I've already done it while everything is cooking. But cook once, eat literally like 10 plus times. Like that is pretty ideal. And I know future me throughout the week is going to be so grateful. And I've got all these delicious meals and I'm all prepared. So this is your time to meal prep and it doesn't have to be complicated. I keep things really simple and easy. And if you're after any of these recipes, well, head to my page for more, but stay tuned for all that is to come. Come Sunday meal prep with me. I've got a lot to run through, so I'm just going to cut to the chase. And this is also my first prep in my new place after a big week of packing and moving. I honestly could not be asked to meal prep, but I know it's the one thing I need to do this week to actually save me more time later on, and I know that I'm 100% on track with my nutrition. Also, if you're wondering why my kitchen is set up like this and why the stovetop is actually on the island, it's because a famous Australian chef used to live in this house, and I actually didn't know this at first, but I think it's meant to be. First, I'm roasting my pumpkin for a recipe later on, which you will see, and also some spotlight potatoes and some olive oil, some seasoning, some salt, and then I whacked them in the oven. So I'm making a Cheats chicken chow mein. I honestly just used all the ingredients that I had because I had no idea what I was going to prep this week, but as always, making use, and this turned out phenomenal. One thing I love doing is ingredient prep. So I've air fried my chicken, I've cooked my potatoes, I've got a bunch of veg in the fridge, so that'll just be my dinners for the week. Someone that doesn't love a full meal prep, I highly encourage you to ingredient prep. And next comes the pumpkin quote unquote leek. I didn't actually have leek, so I used an onion, and I guess you would call it a frittata, and it turned out phenomenal. I can't wait to share this one. Oh, I'm dying watching this back, looking how angry I look, but I'm pressing the pumpkin in to ensure there are no gaps, and this is acting as our base. And just wait 1 second to see how good this turned out. Ready? Boom. Yum! Slice that up, put it away, and that is my full Sunday meal prep. I hope you guys enjoyed. You're going to see more of this space, more of this cooking, and a lot of the exciting recipes that you've seen lately will be in an upcoming project, so make sure you stay tuned for more. If you're struggling with meal ideas after a long day of work and you have a fat loss goal, this one's for you. At MesFit, we work with the busy professionals who have goals but also don't have a lot of time, which is no issue for our clients around here, and this is what we're about, so make sure to hit save, hit follow, and I'll see you next time. Here is a calorie deficit hack if you struggle with mindless snacking, staying full between meals, and you just don't know what snacks to eat. That is to make big ass meals, but I don't just mean eating it all in the one go to stay full for longer. That is obviously an option as well. But what I mean is making a big meal that includes lots of veg, your carbs, your protein, and your fat, and to actually stop when you're full. Like for this, for example, I might only get through half or 3/4 of it. I am full and I can save the other half of it for later when I am in more of a snacky mood. And the reason why I love this and I encourage my clients to do it is because number one, coming up with snack ideas can sometimes be quite hard and challenging when you're after something that is actually satisfying, higher protein, and will give you the actual nutrients that you need. Because if you're always snacking on the chips, the crackers, you're not really getting any satiety from it, any real benefit from it as well. And another reason why I love this is because if you think about, even for myself, like having meals around 300 to 400 calories that don't really satisfy you, instead of having a 400 calorie meals and then 400 calories in snacks, you can just make like a 600 calorie meal and you've actually just saved net 200 calories for the day. The reason why I love this is you can just spend less time on MyFitnessPal by having the one meal and just eating it whenever you like there as well. So you get more nutrients, you definitely hit your protein for the day, and there actually is just like less cooking and thought process required. So there is my calorie deficit hack for the day. Make your meals around 600 to 700 calories and you can just break it up, eat half and half, and happy days. Did I hit jackpot with this, or have I just been missing out this entire time? So I was in need of some lint flakes. Is it bad to pour it in? No, I'm not going to, because I want to show you how big these pieces are. Like, what do you mean there are these big ass chunks of chocolate? That is huge. That feels illegal. Anyway, that's gonna go really nice on my coffee. Just having like a straight block of chocolate on it. Yum. Like, what the hell? I'm not complaining. You've probably seen these chocolate covered frozen raspberries absolutely everywhere. I cannot get my hands on any of them. So in classic MazFit style, we are taking matters into our own hands. It's only 3 ingredients. How hard can it be? Maybe a little bit harder for me because I don't have a microwave yet. So we're gonna go old fashioned and pop this on the stove. Let's go. 15 grams of our white chocolate and 15 grams of our dark chocolate, guys. Listen to that. Let that rattle away. Now, back over here. Little station. I'm gonna use frozen raspberries. We really have to work quick, so I'm just gonna get my fingers in. There we go. Dark chocolate. The grand reveal. I'm gonna be honest, guys. I feel like I'm not the biggest fan of these. Firstly, I progressively ran out of chocolate, as you can see. Secondly, only getting 6 raspberries out of this for 169 calories. I don't know. What do we think? Let's see, are we ready? Ooh, okay. Hey, wait, that actually looks really good. Hey, I could get around these. Let's give it a taste test. Holy shit. That tastes like a cherry ripe. I fuck with that. They are good. If you're anything like me and can't get your hands on the real thing, these are epic. Cheers. How have I never had this combo for breakfast before? And welcome to a full day of maintenance eating as a personal trainer and nutritionist who is aiming to build muscle, eating predominantly whole foods, but always has room for the fun things. So first off, coffee. You guys know it. Coffee, morning beach walk. And then for the best breakfast ever, I made this frittata earlier in the week, but pumpkin on sourdough is so good. Absolute game changer. Somewhere in between, snuck in a quick upper body session. Back home for lunch, my rice cheats chicken chow mein. Say that 5 times fast. I also had to buy some lint flakes, and look how big these are. I made myself a coffee and also snuck in some cheeky chocolate in the afternoon. Dinner, keeping it super simple. You guys would have seen my meal prep early in the week. My ninja cream for dessert. That was it. Okay, get your slow cookers out because you know exactly what time it is. Because as the colder weather hits, it only means one thing. Here is my Lazy Cheats chicken noodle soup slow cooker recipe. It's perfect for fat loss, it's simple, it's high protein, and there is minimal effort required. And the secret to making this so easy is using the seasoning packet from the 2-minute noodles. It's around 383 calories for 5 serves and will make for the perfect lunch or family meal. This recipe comes straight from the MazFit app, but I'm gonna leave it below for you. Enjoy. PSA and call out to all cereal snackers. I see you guys. I am you as well. Here is something that you need to see, and here's a strategy to help. Particularly if your calorie deficit isn't working. First things first, a little bit of honey in your tea or in your coffee. 2 little biscuits that we had that just went unnoticed. A little bit of chocolate that we had. It's fine, it's dark chocolate. I told you guys, I feel you. And it's always the nuts or the olive oil that gets us as well. Doesn't look like much, and I know that you're a clever cookie, and I know that you know these add up, but they just are going unnoticed, untracked, and when our fat loss stores, it feels really frustrating. Let me tell you, these little creeps are what is pulling you out of your deficit, closer to maintenance, or maybe just making fat loss feel really, really slow if it's happening at a slower rate. So here is what we're going to do, and you can still include all of these foods. They just need to be accounted for. But if you're someone that finds that snacking is just so uncontrollable, first things first is to look at your calories and to actually look at your diet. If majority of your meals aren't looking like this, loads of volume, lots of color, high in protein, we have some talking to do. Next as well, if we are snacking, I do encourage higher protein snacks. You guys know, chef's kiss to any high protein yogurt. Oops. And the last thing is just to track it. I want you all tonight to go into MyFitnessPal, track tomorrow, and include things like this. You can see it in there. It's not mindless, and it actually is very mindful. As always, I share tips and tricks like this all the time on my page, so make sure you hit that follow button for more.